So, students, let us start the new chapter, and the new chapter name of your syllabus is natural phenomena. Here we will have a small discussion about the different kind of the charges which are created by the friction of the um, two objects and after that, what happened in the sky by which the clouds are formed, how the clouds are formed and give rain. After there is some another phenomena like how these lightning take place, what are the causes of this lightning, how the earthquake are came, these cyclones are came, these fundamentals we will have a discussion in this chapter. We will have a small discussion in this chapter. So let us start about the some introduction part where you will have a uh, essential discussion about this chapter. Now, in this chapter, we will going to discuss about the any naturally occurring climatic or physical process is basically called as a natural phenomena. If we see this line, that line says that any kind of the climatic occurring and physical process like rainfall, all these kind of the processes basically occurs naturally, and this kind of the phenomena is create the natural phenomena. And in these chapter we will have this kind of the discussion here. Now there are the two examples are also given here, that one example's name is the two destructive natural phenomena. There are the different natural phenomena, but out of these natural phenomena by which we get hampered, and that is called lightning, and another phenomena that is called basically a earthquake. And by these phenomena we can understand that what is actually a natural phenomena. We will have a small discussion, and how these phenomena are created, and what are the different solutions of these to protect from these kind of the situation when these kind of the situation occurs. Now here you can see that there is a point like static charge is given, and this is basically what happened, uh, why this kind of the things are created, and because of this creation of the charge. This static charge is basically a constant charge which is created by the rubbing of the two kind of the substances. Now, how these static charges are create on the particular object? For that, there are the methods of the charging are given here. Methods of the charging. We will have a very clear discussion about these chapter in online. But what you have to do here you have to only make your understanding what is actually a natural phenomena, and go through all these kind of the content which is written here. Understand these content. I am also explaining these content. Even if you are not getting all these kind of the things ever, then there will be the some online classes on in that online classes you are welcome to ask these kind of the questions. I will explain in different ways on the board. So here you just read these kind of the things, and also use your book so that you can make more understanding what is actually we are talking about. Now here there is a kind of the method of charging. Means how the bodies are charged, how the body gets charged. Now, this example are given here. A body can be charged by rubbing, as I already told that whenever there are the two bodies, when these two bodies are rubbed together, like your hand, if you palm, if you these palm rub your palm, then there will be the heat create, and that shows that whenever the bodies are rubbed, they gets the charge. Now, due and why these charge are created? Because of their frictions. What happened here? There are the two surface, and these two surface when rub together, then frictions, due to these frictions, their charge are, one body carries one kind of the charge, another palm carries the another kind of the charge, and because of this, the these charges are induced, that is they are created. Here the induced meaning is that charge are created. Now here the electrical charge produced by rubbing, that means the on the one kind of the palm, this if this palm is shows the positive and this palm is shows negative charge, these are basically two opposite charges created, and these two opposite charges are basically called as a uh, electrical charge and produced by rubbing, and these electrical charge are basically a static charge which we are talking about. What is a static charge? These kind of the charge which gets created by rubbing of the two of bodies, then there is a charge like a positive charge, there is a charge like a negative charge, and these charges are called as a static charge. Now here, what happened here, there are the some kind of the phenomena which you can see on the background of this slide, and this is the natural phenomena, and this natural phenomena shows some kind of the reason. Here some natural phenomena are winds, storm and cyclone. These are the kind of the situations are given here, some natural name of the some natural phenomena, and these are destructive phenomena because you can see there is a very cool environment, but after sometimes there is a fire occurs, and due to that fire the destructions are take place. So it is a very destructive phenomena. Here we will have a we will discuss two other destructive natural phenomena, that is called the lightning and earthquake, because these storm and cyclones are already discussed in the previous class last year, but there is another kind of the natural phenomena, that is lightning and earthquake, which we will discuss in this chapter. Now, as already told, these are they gets when the objects are rubbed, they gets electrically charged. Now, these electrically neutral state of matters are, most of the substance are basically all the matters are electrically neutral. They are not to have their own charge, but whenever these objects are rubbed together because of the different condition, and that gets that that substances are electrically neutral state, as already to, according to the basic of the atomic, there is a this kind of the things is talking about how these kind of the things happen, means when we rub the body, how the charge are transferred, or how these charge are created on a particular object, and these theory are explained by the atomic structure. And atom is made up of electron, proton and neutron, and electrons has a negative charge, as already told, and proton has a positive charge. These things I already told in metal and non-metal classes. when I uh, when I had taken the metal and non-metal online class, then already told how these kind of the things happen. There is a no charge on a neutron. These things I have already explained in that class. Now, even if you are having not a that kind of the understanding, I will again explain in the online class of this chapter individually. In an atom, the number of electron is equal to the number of proton. The equal number of negative and positive charge are balance each atom. These things are atomic structure theory. Most of the matters are electrically neutral state due to the this reason. Because of this reason, all the atoms, most of the atoms are electrically neutral. Um, um, in the because of this reason. Now, how the charging by rubbing? What happened here when two objects are rubbed with each other? May get transferred. These, as already told in the metal and non-metal class, the electrons are get transferred from one object to another object. If an object loses some electrons, this object becomes a positively charged, and if an object gain electrons, this object become a negatively charged. These things I already explained in the chemical effect chapter also. And the transfer of charges is responsible for a static. When these charges are transferred from one body to another body, the transfer of charge is responsible for static electricity in various objects. And because of this, means, um, the transfer of charge is responsible for static electricity in various objects. The static electricity is the main reason of the lightning. Now, this because of the creation of static electricity, the lightning occurs when a plastic, like here, when a plastic comb is rubbed with dry hair, it acquires a small charge. Number one example, when a plastic refill is rubbed when plastic refill is rubbed with polythene, it acquires a small electrical charge. And when we rub a plastic, you can also uh, check these things at your home. Take a two plastic and take a plastic of refill of the your pen and rub it with polythene. You will have feel some kind of the charge on that plastic. Now, when we rub a plastic scale on your dry hair, the scale can attract very small pieces of paper. So, these shows that how the charges are created. Now, this is all about today's class. We will have another more discussion related to this topic in the next class. Till the time, you read the content which I have shown in front of you, and which I have explained all these kind of the point. Understand these, uh, make a notes in your copy, and also find out your difficulties point. I will solve all these your difficulties in the online classes. Till the time, enjoy your life with your parents and with your study. Thank you for today.